All right. Welcome to the Ray and Everything show where we talk about Ray and everything. The name of this video, this entry is called The Focus. And I wanted to talk about the focus, about just being focused and, what it can do for you. I felt most of the time in my life when I was focused, or some of the times when I was most focused in my life, I really made some achievements and I got some things done. So we're going to talk about that today. Just being focused. I watched the Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder fight last night, and I watched the undercards as well, all the other fights on the undercards as well. And the one thing you can see that all the winners, including Tyson Fury, because I mean, Deontay Wilder just didn't fight a good fight. He just didn't. He learned the reason why he has to box. He has to learn how to box. Yeah, you can be a hard puncher, but if you don't know how to box, it really will show. It really will show. So with that being said, I wanted to talk about the focus. I noticed that Tyson Fury was very focused. Very. Okay, we back. Ran everything. We back. I don't know. I had a freezing moment for it. I don't know what was going on with that situation. But as I was saying, the entry of this video is called Focus, and I really wanted to just put in this entry about the focus. Like I was saying, I watched the Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury fight last night, and I recognized how focused Tyson Fury actually was for this fight. Now, he had came off from being a drug user. He had put on a lot of weight, and he's older. Everything about this fight says he was supposed to lose. But what happened? What happened when he got in there? He got in there and he showed a clear focus. He showed a focus that we hadn't seen in him in a long time, and we hadn't seen period in a long time. And while he didn't come out the clear victor, which he should have, he was actually the clear victor. He actually clearly really put a number on Wilder. Really embarrassed Wilder. Wilder should be embarrassed for not being focused, for running his mouth the way he did, and for not showing up. His trainers ought to be embarrassed in regards to how they trained him, what weapons he didn't use and didn't know how to use, and how he refused to make any adjustments for that fight. And that was clearly lack of focus. Again, I keep losing signal. I'm driving. I apologize. But so what I was talking about is being focused, and how that fight last night showed that this guy really just wasn't focused. And so, boxing is a dangerous thing. It's a dangerous sport. You won't be focused, and you'll get hurt. Or you'll get embarrassed. And so Deontay Wilder got embarrassed last night, and I think it's because it was his training, his team, their lack of focus. They're afraid to talk to him, and they're allowing him to train how he wants to train, as opposed to him actually learning how to do that, how to fight, how to actually box. And then at the same time, his lack of focus, because he just did not do what he was supposed to do. So with that being said, being focused is key. It's one of the biggest things. When you want something, It's just in my experience, when I wanted something out of this world, when I wanted things, if I wanted something, what I would do is I tune everybody and everything else out. I tune it out. I shut the door on it. I'm not catching that TV show. I'm not catching that party. I'm not going I'm not going to hang out with my friends until I get the achievement. I'll come back around once I got the achievement. So for some of you young guys, and young ladies, and maybe some older folks who, maybe haven't put a shot at this or can't grasp this concept. If you think of it in your mind and you focus on it, and you really focus on it, and you try, you'll get what it is you're trying to get. You just have to be careful with what you're trying to get. That's just the biggest thing. You have to remember that, our flesh can deceive us. It's very deceiving. The flesh is very deceiving. It'll look good, but it won't be good. So, with that being said, discipline and keep your mind focused. Discipline and keep your mind focused. And it'll work out. Everything will work out if you do that. Out.